Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, today's content is all about a CNN article that did the unthinkable. Guys, I'm pretty sure Eagles have gotten back together and hell has frozen over because CNN just called Joe Biden a liar about his gun executive orders speech, presser, coronation, stump speech. I don't know what to call it. But the point is, CNN actually did a fact-checking article, and they actually called him a liar on multiple occasions. We're going to talk about all three instances, and as always, it's linked in the description box below. But this one, guys, is a great one to send out to people who kind of on the fence, don't really know what you're talking about, aren't really as involved. CNN is calling him a liar on these things, and they provide context and evidence, and it's important for us to get the message out and continue our fight. Now, before I go too deep into that, guys, we are in the middle, and actually really the beginning of a very long fight for our freedoms. Next stop is 2022. After that is the next presidential race, right? Every single thing that we do as individuals, as groups, as a collective unit moving forward has an impact. And it's incredible what we can accomplish when we put our minds to task and don't get distracted by all the other things that are going on. We're going to focus on what we're doing. You make a huge difference, and we can do this together, and we're making moves like you guys don't even believe. And the gun world is about to experience a boon like we haven't seen, and it's exciting, and I'm glad to be a part of it with you. But enough of that. Let's get to CNN ripping apart Joe Biden because it's so delicious. All right. As always, I look forward to your comments field below because I read them and I get the jollies, but also it's good for the culture of this channel to get everyone's opinion out there. I've linked the description box below of the article. Without more ado, let's get in here. All right. So, Biden claimed that the only industry in America, a billion-dollar industry that could be sued, couldn't be sued or has exemption from being sued are gun manufacturers. This is false. Gun manufacturers are not entirely exempt from being sued, nor are they the only industry with some liability protections. Awesome. Other industries also have some exemptions in liability. For example, vaccine manufacturers cannot be held liable in a civil suit for damages from a vaccine-related injury or death. Well, that's timely. Okay, that's a straight-up lie. CNN, do the authors know? Does CNN know? You know what, before they know, they delete the article. Let's continue. This one's on background checks and gun shows. Biden claimed that if you walk into a store and buy a gun, you have a background check, but you will go to a gun show. You can buy whatever you want with no background check. Here's the correction, or here's the facts first researching. This framing from Biden is misleading, since it leaves the false impression that gun shows are exempt from background check laws. Purchases at gun shows are not exempt from background checks, which are required on purchases from licensed gun dealers, whether you're in a gun store, a gun show, or anywhere else. Only purchases from private sellers, whether at a gun show or elsewhere, do not require a background check in most states. I mean, like, you and I knew this, but for CNN to put this on their site, I mean, like, check it out while it's hot. It's in the description box below. And the last one. Red flag laws and suicides. Biden touted so-called red flag laws, also known as extreme risk protection order laws, which allow people to ask a court to temporarily remove guns from people believed to be a danger to themselves or others. He said that states with red flag laws have seen a reduction in the number of suicides in their states. Here's what they said. This needs context. Research on this subject is limited. Some of the available research data is mixed, and suicide rates have increased around the U.S. in the 21st century. The national U.S. suicide rate has increased significantly since 1999, though there was a slight decline in 2019. Suicide numbers have worsened in both states with red flag laws and states without red flag laws. Okay, these guys who wrote this article at CNN, they better watch themselves because, like, that goes against the narrative, right? But this is why it's so crucial, guys. This article, you're starting to even see the left turn on Biden because they know the backlash is going to be too hard. This is what we've been talking about on this channel forever. They're going too far, they're overreaching, and it's going to be painful, which is why you see media organizations like this kind of going, that was a little too far, he's wrong. See, we said it. We said he was wrong. They're pulling it back, and that is what we're seeing in an article like this. For CNN to put out an article that blatantly calls him a liar, the Washington Post gave him 4 Pinocchios. I mean, come on. This is huge, guys, and see it for what it is. This is the momentum shift that we're talking about. Yes, they are absolutely going after guns. Absolutely far left. But the people in the middle who want to maintain power see what's happening, and they're kind of going, guys, we're kind of getting close to the edge. Can we get a little bit closer, please? Maybe to the middle of the road a little bit? Kind of like to stay in power. Oh my God, we're going off the road. Like, that's where we're at, guys. And the reason we're at this place is because we are doing what we need to do. We're contacting our House representatives. We're contacting our senators. We are making sure we're up. We're checking in on channels like this one, checking on other channels to make sure we're up on our knowledge game so we can defend our rights just as our forefathers have. And we're going to continue doing that tomorrow. But until then, I'm Braden. See you later.